Hello， 没啥好说的，就是等一下，我现在有一点稍微就是有一点也不算是抑郁吧，就是不知道自己在干什么。我觉得我活着都挺迷茫的，其实反正就是该吃就吃呗。啊，我最喜欢吃的，很好吃，超好吃，我真的觉得就是大家都去买一个吃，真的。然后他们换了一个杯子，我觉得蛮可爱的，你看很可爱吧？等我再吃，跟你唠个嗑吧。我点了个薯条，是免费的，因为我以前在。我今天为什么要说中文呢 ？OK，I ate a fair share of McMuffins when I worked at the accounting firm. It was really bad. Anyways, but I got a lot of like free fry coupons, so this is why. I think you guys know by now that 我的生活就这样子. Well, I don't have like great habits or anything, but like, for example, I eat the same thing every week, you know? I'm really rarely committed to literally anything. It's really bad. I think with work though, like, if I have a stable income and like I don't hate it there, like I think I would be there for a while. Because finding another job is also not a fun time. I'm not having a fun time. I think we've been through this, you know. If my mom puts me on one more blind date, I'm going crazy. Like, to be fair, it's not like she knows the guys, you know? But like, I'm just like, it's so awkward. I mean, I don't think I'm putting myself out there to that extent. But like, it's not like I don't go on a hinge date every so often. I feel like I'm kind of trying, you know? But dating apps, I don't know how successful dating apps are. I know a couple, they met through Tinder and they're married. So like, great, but I just don't think that I'm gonna find the love of my life on a dating app. Neither do I think I'm gonna find the love of my life anywhere, honestly. I don't know, I'm so like not figured out that like that's like the least of my problems. But the only thing about like me being unemployed, I have time to like do random stuff. It's not like I don't want to be happily in love, but like, I don't know. I feel like most relationships are more work than it has to be, and clearly I'm not figured out. But then at the same time, it's like, how much figuring out can you get? I think to an extent. I do think that, you know, you should be figured out in yourself and just like overall like know exactly what you want. There's a lot of self-work that I think most people need to be doing before putting themselves on another date. That's just like a personal opinion. I think I have done my fair share of reflecting on my own problems. I'm not saying like I don't have any problems. It's just like I think that a lot of times how we interact with other people shows more about like who we are instead of just like going off our very biased opinions about ourselves. Anyways, but I was upset. The only reason I was like crashing out last video was because my mom keeps saying like know your worth pretty much every time I'm like, I can't talk to these guys that you guys keep sending me, because I think I would like to be with someone that kind of understands me. I don't think anyone's gonna truly understand you, but I hope that there's something there. And also, not trying to be superficial, but I think you should find someone that you're at least a little bit physically attracted to. Just a little bit. I'm not saying like he has to be a model, and I think, again, beauty is an eye of the beholder, you know? And also, I hope he treats you well, because like, what's the point of dating if your partner's not treating you well? I don't know. People keep telling me you can't have it all. I don't know. I feel like having any standard in the time period is really difficult. I think for me, talk is so important. For the most part, I've never liked a guy first. I'm just such a slow burner. It takes a while for me to like someone, and they have to like at least put some effort. People that give me minimal effort, I'm like, personally, I think I am pretty like a low maintenance friend. I think I would be a pretty low maintenance partner. I don't really need that much. But like, you gotta like me a little, you know? Like, I'm the type to buy you flowers. Like, come on. I would hope he also buys me flowers, you know? Like, I hope it's reciprocated. I'm not, 怎么说呢? And like, that's the other thing. I don't expect any guy to provide for me. But like, in traditional Chinese culture, it's kind of expected. And my mom keeps saying, like, money is money. Like, if it's their like family's money, it's still money. And I'm like, I think there's a difference between like, okay, his family has a lot of money, but like, how much of that money would you be able to spend? And also, I just don't believe in people that much. People can be nice to you, but being nice to you, like, is that like, is he a nice person, or is he just like, he likes you for that minute and his attitude towards you can change? Again, I don't want to date just anyone. If I'm going to invest in you, I hope we get married eventually. Then like what's the point of dating? I just wanted to come on here and like kind of tell you exactly what I ranted about the last video because David said he wanted to listen to it, so here is the quick rant. But yeah, I think for now I'm back to being slightly more sane because my mom's not putting me on another blind date yet. I don't know, if it gets serious I'll move out. I think the career aspect or the lack of career right now kind of scares me. I'm a pretty simple person. I just want a job that can like help me save some, maybe eventually buy a house. I just want to be able to purchase one single family home for myself in this lifetime. I don't know, the house prices are not looking great. Also, the bubbles today are not as good. I'm kind of sad. I feel like when I was younger, it was kind of like, I don't know, in my head I thought there was going to be so much like opportunity as to like what kind of like really cool jobs and like big firms and whatever. I think number one, I have not stepped out of my state. I have been applying to like jobs elsewhere, but like, okay, I have a lot of like, admin experience, and I find that like when I apply to admin jobs, I do get to like at least the last round. I just can't seem to get the job though. Like at least for the ones that require a college degree, some of the questions they ask are really like, are you serious? I had a interview where they asked me, how do you write an email? Like, how else do you write an email? I'm kind of frustrated because it's like I get to the last round, but like I feel like you could tell me in the second round if you don't want me, you know? I'm very like, if I work for this one thing for a year and I don't see any results, then I'm pivoting. That's just like the person I am. In our society, it seems to me that you should pick one thing and really work on that one thing regardless of the result. I feel like eventually, if you do like the same thing for 10 years, there's gotta be some result, you know? I don't know if I want to do that. There's definitely not going to be like a shortcut to anything, and I've been thinking about my options and they're just like, a few months ago I was like, maybe I'll take the MCAT, but I did the math, it's just not feasible and I don't want to get myself into more debt. I have goldfish memory, okay? Memorizing will be literally the death of me. Like, I think from my fair share of reading on Reddits and like going through the study guides and everything, and I don't think that's the test for me. Even if I try, you kind of have to be kind of good in something for the investment to even really work out, I guess. I don't know. I just like sat myself down and I was like, let me be real. I'm not known to commit to things. I can enjoy something, but it doesn't have to be a job. Again, I want a career. I don't want just like another job, which is kind of hard right now because it's like everybody wants so much, and I'm like, I know a lot of friends that went back and got like a master's and whatever, and they still can't find a job. So it's like, even if I get a master's, like, I don't know. My preferred way of learning is getting the experience first, and then maybe I'll go back and get further education. Well, for example, if you want to be a lawyer, right, you can kind of start with like paralegal or legal assistant and whatever. They all want certificates for that, and I don't know if I want to invest $6,000 to $8,000 on a certificate to not like have the job first. Like, I'm thinking about ways I can get to the point where I have a career, and it's not really like, it doesn't seem as feasible. And like the things I enjoy doing, they don't make much money, neither do I really want it. Like, I don't really care for my hobbies to make me any revenue. I feel like when you get like a dead-end job, it's hard to get out. That's why I can't do restaurant full-time, because you're spending 80 hours in a restaurant half the time. Like, well, like depending on where you work, it's like you don't have any even time to really find something else. I feel like, oh my gosh, applying to a job is literally a full-time job. Wow, like I feel like I'm back at step one, or even like -1. Prior to this, I didn't have to go on like blind dates and waste my time, you know? I think my mom doesn't understand that I'm picky. I think now she does, because I've never like told her about like pretty much anything like pretty much like boy related. I have been kind of lately, because like I just want her to like leave me alone. I don't know, she's not really leaving me alone. Oh my gosh, a day ago she wanted to like go look at stuff, and the whole car ride she was like trying to ingrain me with like her ideas of marriage, I guess. Like, I don't know. I get the fact that, you know, being single is kind of sad sometimes. You know, like, yeah, I get that. And I do think like building something together with someone and dynamic of a two-person group is definitely stronger than a one-person group, and she keeps coming at my lack of socializing, I guess. She's just like, get to know these people and use them as your resources. You don't need to date them or anything. I can't explain to her, like, you guys literally put us on these blind dates and expect, I guess, like, the expectations kind of there, and I'm pretty like blunt, and I don't like to, like, I don't know, keep people around as options. Like, that's just not my vibe. I think like she makes some sense where I think a lot of like opportunities do come when you know a lot of people. Like, it's not like I go on Hinge and use it as LinkedIn, like, you know, like, I don't know, I feel like you should use it as the purpose it was intended to. I don't know, if I put you on a blind date, right, and this girl is just like strictly, hey, do you want to like start a business, like, I don't think that's respectful. But my mom's like, she's like, you don't even talk to them. I just don't want to waste each other's time. And I don't even like asking my friends for favors. Even though like I love my friends and I'm pretty sure they'll be more than willing to help me with anything and like, you know, but I feel like I value that like friendship, and I value those dynamics where you don't really like seek out people for that. I feel like if people help you, that's great and that's amazing, but like people, they're not obligated to help you. Because I do think like a community and something like, you know, is great, and like people help people, and I don't know about other cultures, but in Chinese cultures, that's how people really like do better. A lot of like relatives and stuff, there's a community there, because it's like sometimes you can't borrow as much from the bank. You can go and ask your relatives, and in Chinese culture this is like normal. I do understand that part of it, but I don't think it's fair, and I don't think it's nice, and I don't think that was literally my 2-hour rant that I kind of like went over everything. The crash out wasn't really like, it was like all over the place. It took me 2 hours to like get the emotions out, and also like the main reason why I didn't post the whole thing was because I was like whispering into the mic, and you can literally hear all the, it wasn't that pleasant to listen to, so that was also, I don't know, we'll see. I'll let you know if I get fully employed in January. And also like, don't come for me for comfort, because all you're getting here is jayo. Like, my parents literally know if they have anything, I'm like, good luck, bro. Because like there's nothing I can really do to help. I need someone to help me at this point. Like 疯了，我要疯了，真的疯了，真的就是。I do think I talk about the same thing over and over. That's why I was like, you know what, I'm not gonna post this rant. But like, that's just like my current situation, like in detail. I do think it would be really cool if I was able to use 我的中英文水平，但是呢 I don't know. 我开车了，我会不会飞呀？